Hello, my name is Diva. I'm a tarot and Lenormand cards instructor and therapist. And this is Lenormand cards and curiosities. Well, we've been talking a lot in the last weeks about the differences between the way we read Lenormand cards in Brazil and in the other places that follow the European, like we say in Brazil, European school. It's like we have a Brazilian school and European school is the way you divide the two kinds of meanings for some of the cards, okay? And I've been telling here how in Brazil we have our own way to read Lenormand cards, and also made it clear that we have applied both meanings, okay? It's not that we read just in our own way. Some readers, it's a matter of a reader's choice, okay? Some apply the Brazilian way, some European way. But to wrap up this topic, I have to say that until now, there's no explanation, really evidence that explains this phenomenon, okay? Some Brazilian researchers, there are a bunch of people over there that are researching how the Lenormand cards came to Brazil, from where, how, and why that difference was created, okay? And they arrived to the conclusion that they argue. Actually, it's a theory. It's not a theory, but a hypothesis. I'm sorry, it's a hypothesis. It's not proved, but one of the hypotheses. They argue that the difference between the two schools comes from the fact that the European meanings used for divination, purposes, are the result of a board game portraying everyday situations in 18th century Europe, while the Brazilian meanings come from a strong religious and mystical influence prominent in 19th century Brazil. That seems that this deck came to Brazil in the 19th century, okay? And that's it for that topic about the differences between Brazil and European meanings. And today we have here card number 7, the serpent, okay? Card number 7. This card has the same meaning in both schools. Brazilian is very similar, okay? This card has similar meanings for both Brazilian and European schools. The serpent is a warning for treachery, betrayal, jealousy, okay? It is also an advice for the one to be aware, alert, and do not be naive and trustworthy without evidence, okay? Do not sign contracts before to give a good reading, okay? Do not trust promises before you have documentation or some proof that the promise will be delivered, okay? It's a warning to be smart and mindful, okay? Aware of your surroundings at all levels. Like when this card comes up, usually the readers will say, "Oh, someone is coming out to betray you. You're gonna be a victim of a betrayal. Be careful, blah blah blah." But another way for you to a more useful way for you to read this is see this as a warning, okay, for the person not to be naive, not to be trustful, like believing anything that comes their way, okay? This is a warning for you to be smart, to not to trust anything, everything that you see, everything that you hear, okay? It's a warning for you to have questions, to question everything, or even to avoid anything in that period that comes your way and can end up being harmful to you, say financially or emotionally, doesn't matter, okay? It's not an easy card, okay? Some readers also see in this card sensuality, okay? Sensuality, sexuality, because the serpent is another traditional meaning for the serpent is wisdom. So be wise, don't be a fool, be wise and flexible like the serpent, okay? And like I said, some people see sexuality, sensuality here. This is a matter of choice, the reader's choice, okay, guys? And next week we are gonna be here with the card number 8, okay, the coffin. And but this is another topic for next week, okay? And number 8, the coffin card that talks about endings. But we're gonna talk more about this card next week. That's it, guys. Have a good weekend and bye-bye.